everyone, welcome back to the channel. Ben here, you're watching Time on Feet. This is week 6 of North Downs Way 50 training. Just a brief video from me this week, just wanted to give you an update on what's been happening because I have 2 races coming up over the next week. The YHA Southeast 14-mile trail race this weekend and my first ultra of the year, the Endurance Life Ultra, next week. So I'll be bringing you the first of those 2 race videos very soon in the next week, so in the coming week. And I just wanted to say firstly a big thank you to everyone who watched the video last week. That was about mental tips and tricks for getting through an ultra, and some really interesting comments that people were making there about the tips that they use. So a couple of those I just wanted to share because I liked those particularly. The first one comes from someone who watches the channel regularly, so a subscriber, Phil Begner, and he has his own channel as well, so do check out his channel. I'll put a link to it below, and his channel focuses on a number of things, so math, heart rate training, barefoot running, and then he's also done some reaction videos more recently as well, so do check his channel out. But Phil says that he likes to use mantras, so I'll put his comment up here. So the last tip resonates with me as I seek to use mantras to keep my mind free and focused. So I was talking last week about kind of the simplicity of running, and Phil says his favourite mantra is flow and don't think, which is an interesting one. I typically like to use mantras when I'm running along as well into the depths of an ultra, particularly the later part. So yeah, really nice one there from Phil. The other comment I wanted to flag up here was from Heather. So she runs a channel called Running Geek Girl, US-based runner. She's got a really interesting series actually at the moment about running the US. So she's called Run the US, and it's about going through all of the 50 states of the US and looking at some of the not to miss running events. So do check out her channel and that series as well. And Heather says the trick I use is to laugh when I'm starting to struggle. Even if I have to fake a laugh, it still helps. I've never heard of this tip before. The one that I have heard of is smile a mile, but not this one. But again, I think an interesting tip to try and use to kind of get yourself through those painful parts of the ultra. And I suppose the thinking there is kind of, if you laugh and smile, then hopefully that will kind of rub off on your psychology, and then you'll feel ready and positive about the event, even though it might be grueling. So thanks to both Phil and Heather for those comments, and to everyone else who commented as well. Just thought I'd pick up on a couple there which I really liked. So this week is week 6, as I said, of North Downs Way 50 training, and it's mainly been a taper week with my 2 races coming up. So this week so far, Monday and Tuesday I did no running whatsoever, and then Wednesday I was doing some speed work. So I've been going along now to Brighton Phoenix, a local running group, for a couple of weeks. It's the first running club that I've joined, and it's been great, really, really good. So we did a track session up at the Withdean, so a track just a couple of miles outside of Brighton. I'll put up the session we did as well. So we did a pyramid session, and I really enjoyed it. I think particularly because I hadn't run for a couple of days too, so my legs were kind of ready, raring to go, and it's a nice place to run in too, the Withdean Stadium, and it's a different experience for me altogether to run on a track. It's not something I've done before. Actually, the day before, the Tuesday, I did do something. Although I didn't run, I did my strength and conditioning sessions. And then Wednesday, I had a nice run up to the Downs. So that was 10 miles easy, kind of a recovery run after the more intense speed of the track session the night before. And that was great. I actually wore my road shoes on that day, which is, I think, the first day this year where I've been able to do that. And that's because the ground has been much firmer. We've had less rain more recently. But that was great. Stunning scenes up on the Downs by Devil's Dyke. So really picturesque up there. I did actually get accosted by a horse. I managed to film a bit of that on my phone, so I'll pop that up here. This horse wouldn't let me pass through the gate that I was trying to get through. Got through in the end. Luckily another runner came the other way, and kind of the horse was slightly spooked, so I managed to get through the gate.
Just gonna play nice.
But I think, yeah, that was the biggest drama of the day, if you like. So that's the running I've done this week. Moving on then to next week, I'll be doing a further taper because that's when I'll have my first ultra. Just something else I wanted to mention as well, actually. I know I mentioned a good few books in my video last week, and I've been really getting into picking up second-hand books on running. So I just wanted to share my haul with you from today. So this one I got off Facebook Marketplace. I just popped down to someone locally who was selling this one. This one was from the local Oxfam bookshop, so Born to Run. And then I also picked up some local route maps as well to help with my exploring of the trail. Brighton and Lewis, I actually got, two very similar ones. So I got Brighton and Lewis, I got Brighton and the Downs, and then finally this one of Dorking. So I'm hoping this will help with a bit of my explorations of the North Downs Way in preparation for my first 50 miler. So thanks for tuning in, folks. Like I said, just a quick one from me today, and the next video that's going to be up on the channel will be the YHA Southeast 14 miler, and then the week after the Endurance Life Ultra. So have a good weekend and week, everyone. Enjoy your running, and I'll see you all very soon.